And we are back live at Sabine Pass School tonight, where we've asked several residents to join us to talk about some of the challenges that they're facing after Hurricane Ike. We have Christy Hyde, who is actually the principal of Sabine Pass School here. And Christy, we saw you in the report. We were talking about how quickly the water rose, and we want to roll that video again and just have you tell us what it is that was happening. You must have been surprised when you saw this tape, huh?
Very surprised. I didn't expect to find this. At 9 o'clock, I put the cameras back to 9 o'clock that morning, and the streets were dry, and within 1 hour, you could see the water rolling in, and you can actually see it creeping up the sidewalk, and within 1 hour, everything was underwater, and it continued to rise minute by minute.
What time had you left? Had you been long gone by then?
Actually, not long gone. I left Thursday at midnight.
And since the storm, what happened to your house?
My house was virtually destroyed with this storm. I'm going to have to rebuild.
And you had only been back in your house since Hurricane Rita a short period of time. Was there ever any question about whether you're going to rebuild yet here again, you know?
There's no question. This is home, and so I'll rebuild.
I know that you want to let people know about a special program here that could help a lot of folks.
We have people calling in and asking if they can adopt a family, adopt a student, and if they would like to do that, they can call the school and ask for me, and I'll set them up with either a family or a student, whatever meets their needs.
What's your greatest frustration dealing with all this? You don't even have temporary housing yet, do you?
No, I don't have temporary housing. The greatest frustration I've had is insurance. It's battling with the insurance.
So you're hoping to get a mobile home, a FEMA mobile home, any day now? You're still waiting?
Yes, I've actually been flagged. I just got flagged about 3 or 4 days ago, and once you're flagged, then you wait on a trailer to come in.
And we know that there are very few people who have the FEMA homes, apparently only about a dozen or so. And we know there are about 140 families waiting. We have Kay Pelche here. You're the school nurse here, Kay. Tell us a little bit about your situation. You lost your home as well, right?
Yes. We had only been back in our home about probably a year, a little over a year, and then Ike hit. So we're back out of the home again.
And where are you living right now?
We have a duplex in Nederland at the moment.
Was there any question for you about coming back and rebuilding here?
Yes. Our decision was made at Rita that we would rebuild, and if it happened again, we would go out. My husband and I decided we wanted to grow old together, and we decided that we would go ahead and move north of I-10 this time.
So you're moving out of the area?
We're moving out of the area.
But can't bear to go through it again?
Correct. It's very, very hard and difficult financially, emotionally, all of it. But our hearts are here. We were both raised here. We will continue to work here, and we will make the commute.
We also have Adam Saunders here with us, a well-known person in the community. And when people find out that you're from Sabine Pass, do they react to you in any particular way? Do they say, hey, you should know that if you live there, this is going to happen to you. Why do you stay?
Yeah, well, I think that a lot of them are surprised at times that we have that we are going to rebuild. And, but they don't understand that this is home for us, and this is where we feel comfortable, and this is where we want to be. This is a contract that we sign whenever we move into a community and live here, is that we have to deal with these things. And if you're going to live here and make that choice, then you're going to need to build up and deal with hurricanes from time to time.
You're still waiting on some help as well, right?
That's correct. Yeah, actually, none of us have any FEMA housing that are here present. I don't have any yet either, and waiting on that. That's probably my biggest frustration. It's just such a slow process to get these temporary housings in. For our community to stay viable, we need to get our people back here so they can start feeling that they're back home and keep this community going.
Any idea what's taking so long? I mean, there's plenty of room out here to put the trailers.
Yeah, we've got plenty of space for them. I really don't know what the delay is. I just know that it has been very slow, and we're looking forward to it to increase because it's getting the colder weather and holidays are coming around. We'd like to get as many people back as we can soon.
And we have Steve Fitzgibbons, who is the city manager and Port Arthur, here with us. Steve, were you surprised that, after having gone through Hurricane Rita, now Hurricane Ike, that FEMA wasn't better at this, wasn't quicker at bringing in the temporary housing?
I met with Secretary Chertoff about 10 days ago, and he indicated that they were going to really speed up the number of units that would be coming in. So I'm hopeful that by certainly early to mid-December, they'll have a majority of them here, and we're going to be visiting to try to see if we can speed up whatever we can do to get them here.
What's your biggest challenge right now, speaking from the governmental side of this?
Well, a key issue here is housing, and there was a $12 million set aside for Rita, and as you know, very little of that actually was put on the ground, and now we've got Ike. So I think for the community to be viable, we're going to have to do a lot better in getting that housing money here, not just these temporary houses, but the permanent houses, because there's a fine school here, just a very good infrastructure, and that certainly we need to get the houses here to keep the community viable.
Well, people who are not from this area who are seeing this video and now realizing that so many folks are still without temporary housing, some of them might want to help, and Adam, understand that you're looking for volunteers.
Yeah, we've had a great response with the volunteers that have come in, and we appreciate it. And if there's people out there that are looking to volunteer with a church group or organization or just individuals, we're actually going through the Port Arthur Chamber of Commerce. Their number is 963-1107. You can just let them know what you're interested in, and we have plenty of work for you.
And Kay, what kind of items should people donate if they have
Well,
something?
with the cold months coming up and the trailers coming in, they'll need bedding and pillows and things like that, some rugs to put on the floor, because the floors are very cold in those trailers. So they'll need the things to get back into home.
Well, we wish you all the best. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us about this. And we'll keep in touch with these folks and with all of the people who are still struggling here in our community to recover from this devastating hurricane. I'm Bill Leger live at Sabine Pass. Now back to you.